such even better. But since Indo also has a pretty good Mortis player as well, so I think it's going to be highly contested. But again, I mean, Leomal, Lunox is still there. I know that we didn't see the best performance coming from both heroes in the last match, but it really feels like it's going to go that way eventually.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, we see a really good Leomal play coming from RRQ as well.
Lemon.
Yeah, from Lemon, and Lunox hasn't been showing its best performance yet because it's still getting banned. But I think Martis is going to it's going to be heavily contested early in the picks.
We only see one game of Lunox, right?
Yeah.
Only one game, yeah.
Yeah, only one game. And from head-to-head on regular season, Bigatron Esports 2-1 Saints Indo. So what do you think about this head-to-head matchup?
Saints Indo has been performing very well coming into the late matchup. Sorry, coming into the end of the regular season. We're looking at Dalen's performance just playing very, very well. And I feel like even though the matchup says it's 2-1, it was a pretty close game as well, as far as I remember. And hopefully, this should be also a very interesting match between from both of the teams. And yeah, I feel like the head-to-head might say something that Bigatron has the upper hand, but since Indo has been playing very well as of recently, and it might just be the difference because Bigatron Esports has been having a bit of trouble with their form, trying to get the important wins and has been failing. Everyone has been predicting Bigatron to be placed a bit higher in the ranks as well, but that didn't really happen. So it should be really interesting to see how well they can perform in this finals.
Yep.
Knowing that Saints Indo has been in the scene, in the Mobile Legends scene since 2017 with MSC, and all of the players in the Saints Indo team right now is practically the veterans of Mobile Legends.
Yep, and just now we see that the most picked heroes during the MPL regular season, which is the first one is Cho with 47% win rate. Yeah, and the second one is Kaya, which have a better win rate than Cho pickup. And the third one is Martis, the one that we're talking about right now, because as you said before that both teams probably highly contested Martis, right?
Yeah.
But according to the statistic as well, Bigatron Esports love to pick Kaya, but have lower win rates. So, what do you think? Will they pick the Kaya as a priority?
Kaya, generally as a hero, is a very powerful hero nonetheless. I think it's one of the reasons the low win rate on Kaya from Bigatron Esports is not because the Kaya is bad, but I feel like the user is just not as good as the other tanks.
Our overall Bigatron team is not getting a good win rate.
Yeah, maybe it's just not their playstyle, but talking about Kaya in general, I feel like Kaya is still a very strong pick. You know, there is a lot of utilities you can use with Kaya, especially with the Divine Judgment is super strong as well. But I understand the idea that maybe it's not the best pick for Bigatron, but even then, I feel like there's no other tanks that you can use, right? Okay, sure, Cho. And I still feel like Cho is still not the best pick too. I mean, it's such a... Cho is a hero that is not entirely good at the wrong hands, if you get what I mean. Like, if you're playing Grok, then he's just a necessarily good hero in general.
Yeah.
Right? But Cho takes a skill and a bit of experience.
More depends on the player.
Exactly.
And here Saints Indo statistic as they most pick Minotaur here with the 55% win rate on the Minotaur over here. What do you think about the Minotaur pick from Saints Indo? Is it going to be the priority?
The most pick is the same, 9 matches, right? Like Minotaur, Cho, and Martis.
Yep.
But the worst one is Cho, one of the most picked hero, but 22% win rate.
Yep.
And Minotaur doing pretty good with 5-5%, had a good crowd control.
Yep.
And since Indo love to pick counter attacking hero like Minotaur that have crowd control.
I feel like the Minotaur here is going to get used pretty much a lot, but again, Minotaur has not been used.
We haven't seen one in this final, right?
Because you don't necessarily ban the Grok anymore. You know, before you ban the Grok,
Yeah.
And then so that means that you're lacking one more tank in that
Oh, yeah.
pool. But with Grok open, it's usually Grok and then like a Cho or a Kakaya or a Kacha.
Yeah, Minotaur just the alternative if they cannot get the Grok or Kaya or the Cho.
Yep, and here's the Bigatron Esports statistic. They pick a lot of heroes, but the win rate is not that good. As I said before, they love to play Kaya, but they did it too well with Kaya. According to the statistic, the fourth most picked by Bigatron is the Maris for Jill, and it's shown that it gets a better win rate for when they have the Maris over there.
To be fair though, if you just look at the win percentage of Bigatron in this regular season, they only have around 35% total, somewhere there. So 36% is actually a really good percentage just comparing to the total win percentage from Bigatron Esports. So technically we're looking at very low numbers, but then at the same time they only have around 30 something plus percent of win rate to begin with in the game. So every time they pick Kaya, every time they win, Kaya is there, but every time they lose, it's sort of there as well.
Yeah, I agree. It's not because of the Kaya, but the overall team is not doing pretty good as well.
Exactly.
Okay. So, and what else do you guys think coming into this matchup? What heroes you wanna see from both teams, basically?
Definitely Martis. I really want to see Martis from Geel, but I really want to see Dalen just playing Kagura again. Because I think the last 3 weeks before the MPL regular season, we saw Dalen picking Kagura a couple of times, and it was actually pretty good as well. So I really want to see if he can show up again in a LAN event. Because, I mean, there's rumors that someone's like, oh, it's not Dalen, it's someone else playing his account. And he's been saying, no, that's definitely me. So I really want him to prove all of the crowd wrong and show that it was actually him playing, because now it's in a LAN event.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about you, Anonym? What do you think?
I think so too. The Dylan is getting a lot of dub from the community, and the bit of fun match to watch if Dylan can prove them all wrong here.
Yep. From the statistic, we see that Bigatron Esports have so many picks to Hanabi, but as we know, Hanabi is banned out from this tournament. So will they pick a marksman for it, or they will just adjust to the assassin or mage meta that you said?
I wouldn't be surprised if there's no marksman in the game just because Hanabi is bad. Because I don't think they're doing good with carry, and I think they've tried but they didn't work out. So I think they're just gonna give up on the idea of marksman, in overall. So I'm not expecting a marksman pick at all coming from Bigatron here.
And Saints not really into Cloud either.
Yeah. They're always banning it.
Yeah, the most banned is Cloud from Saints Indo, and they not really want to pick it. So without Hanabi, I think maybe there is no matchman here.
What about other marksmen? Possibly probably Moskov or.
I don't see it. I really don't see it. This meta right now doesn't really fit Clint or Moskov or Layla, especially Leslie. It just doesn't fit the playstyle of always ganking up together playing in fights. Moskov is definitely not the kind of champions that is able to do that well, compared to say a carry or maybe a Cloud that has a lot of AoEs. Clint is also a very slow farmer, and it's really hard for him to get his items until to a certain level. So it's best to avoid him in a very general sense. And I don't know, Leslie, Layla, I don't think it's worth mentioning at all, just because they're just bad at this moment,
Yep.
Even with the cheaper itemization for marksman, they're still pretty bad just because they're lacking utilities and even damage itself.
Yeah, one of the players from Bigatron is Yam, the one usually play marksman. But aside from marksman, he play mage. So are we going to see the uniqueness of this team, which is two mage in one team?
I'm not all surprised to see a two-mage game, just because it's actually getting more popular each day. Gushing Alice is still a very popular pick, so I wouldn't be surprised if it really goes that way, seeing that the marksman Hanabi is actually still on a ban list out of a technical issue.
Yep, now we are going into game 1 between Bigatron Esports versus Saints Indo. The ban pick is here right now, and Saints Indo gonna have first pick right here and
Your team
ban
is
into
banned.
Alice straight away from Saints Indo. One of the signature heroes of Fabians. But now the Cloud is being
Your
banned out
team
by
is
Biggest
banned.
Esports. They don't want any marksman possibly in this game. They will just try to do their best. Probably like 2 mages as you mentioned before.
Yeah, without the Cloud, it probably they don't want to pick any marksman at all now.
Yeah, and the Leomort
Your
ban,
team is
classic,
banned.
and I think the Lunox ban is coming.
Alice Leomalt. I'm kind of. Oh no, I get it. Since Indo banned Alice just to so they could actually get Lunox very early on, and
Yeah.
if they don't ban Lunox, they're gonna get Celine.
Yeah, but I think they can contest it. Right? Oh, but they banned
Nice,
Lunox.
Since definitely gonna get
Is
Celine right here.
picking.
Because Bigetron Esports also plays Lean very well.
Oh, but
Fabians play
Saints
Celine.
Indo's Ryuk.
Oh
Sorry,
yeah,
Haji Kakap is a really strong Celine. Has been known to be a very strong Celine player.
Yep.
And I think a first pick Celine, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh,
So
Grok.
Grok.
oh no, it's Grok
Your
for the
team is picking.
control over the laning phase. But we see here Hellcat and Kaya being picked out.
Oh, Celine is gonna get open, hopefully. Oh, but they're
Your team is picking.
Sina is overlooked in every game in these finals.
what, sorry?
Sina is overlooked in
Yeah.
every game. I don't. Have we got one Selena in this game?
Not yet, not yet. I'm
Not yet.
really hoping this happens.
Not even
so-
banned, right?
Yeah, not even. No, she's banned.
Oh,
She's banned, but not picked.
Okay, Cho and Kari for Sage Indo right
Your
here.
team is picking.
Okay,
Hopefully this goes well.
they will need another tank possibly because Kaya is not a really main tank. Like he's a sub tank that can initiate. Like probably we need another tank. But Kagura here
oh.
from Bigetron.
Martis is still open as well.
Oh, the
Gatot
Gatot Kacha.
yeah.
Yep, that's the main thing that Bigetron Esports needed. So this is
Your
the
team
Kagura
is
for
picking.
Rage, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. Bigetron Esports, actually Rage is pretty decent Kagura player, and I love to see how he played it. But Aldos and Goshen
Your team
lock
is
for
picking.
Saints Indo. So, yeah. What do you think about Saints Indo draft right here?
They have two late game heroes in
Yeah.
Karish and Aldous here.
I don't think Aldos is a late game.
Hero. He need a lot of space for farm
No,
and
technically, this is my thought that Aldos is being picked because he can open map.
oh yeah.
So when you use your ultimate, the whole map, map.
you can have a choice
Martis.
where you want to target.
No! Okay. So what do they pick? Oh.
So Aldos actually in late game is one of the weakest.
Yeah, but the
Heroes.
burst damage from Aldos.
No, but even with the burst damage, he's actually pretty weak because his burst damage has a lot of cooldown, very high cooldowns.
Yep.
Deals not, he can't one hit anyone, but his ultimate is so useful. He can open map and can travel into an enemy instantly.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
one go.
okay. Now we are going into game one. We got Momochan and Philajay for game one caster right away.
Okay, thank you, Clyde, Honorable Kane. And welcome back to MPL Season 2 with me, Momo-chan, and my partner here.
Well, Jeff, we are going for the next match is
Yes.
the Saints Indo versus the
Yes.
Bigatron. It will be another crazy match,
Yes.
and we will see through the in-game now.
Yes, now we're going to start the first match between both teams.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
What do you think about the
The
pick?
draft is pretty unique since Aldous, even though that he can open the map,
Yes,
but he need a lot of farm.
yes, I know, right?
And Kari also need to do the same thing.
So actually, Saints Indo need to bring this game to the late game.
Super late game.
Super
Super late game.
late game.
Because, okay, Kari Cardi needs a farm, Aldous needs a farm, but we know that Grok is pretty greedy hero.
Yes.
Even though that he is a tank, but he is a pretty greedy hero, and he make the other teammates it's pretty poor.
Yes,
It's a big problem for Saints Indo now.
That's true, and I think Bigetron need to distract Dugong since Dugong is trying to get a lot of stacks here to give a lot of more damage. Oh, but we will see at the top lane, will there be a first blood? But Flicker from Daylan save the day.
Yeah, 3 people really dying there from Saints Indo.
This is a good,
Yeah, and Bigatron really do the great things. They are pushing the right people.
Yes, that's true. That's what I said, that they have to distract Dugong since he needs a lot of stacks. And Jill, he is trying to cut the lane of minions here with Yam. Meanwhile, Aldous is trying to defend the turret at the top lane.
Yeah, they are just gonna get some space now.
Is it a new skin
Yeah, it's
from Harley?
It's a really good skin though. It's a really good skin.
Yes, I know, right? And we'll see here Dallon is doing some roaming, trying to get Finn there at the bottom lane. But meanwhile, Fabian is decided not to help Finn.
It's better to not help him.
Yes.
If we help him, it will be another kill for Saints Indo. It's
That's
not
true.
gonna be good for the
Oh yeah, but meanwhile we see the Divine Judgment from Yam and Sogya Mogya from Kagura finally got Haji at middle lane.
Okay, so Haji got killed.
1-for-1. But meanwhile we see Chill. Oh okay. I thought that he will trying to
Dive too
catch
deep, no.
Dugong.
But the deadly magic effect with the new skin is really good.
Yeah, it's really cool, right?
Yeah, really good.
And
And
we
now
will
they're
see-
gonna get the turtle. It wins. That
But
Bigatron have a
oh, Dallon is too late.
little bit advantage.
Oh my god! What's that? The damage from, is it Gatot Kacha?
Yeah, no,
Oh, it's from Haji, right?
yeah, it's from Gaussian Dance.
And Rules. And we will see one heroes from Bigatron is out. Yam got another death.
Okay,
This
even
is
though
the-
even though it's just an assist for Sense Indo, but another kill go for their side after Bigatron getting the turtle. It may a good option, but still need a lot of space now for Bigatron, especially the Hellcard, the one who can carry the game for the late game later. But
Yes.
it's still a bad time for Sense Indo because of what I said about the draft.
Yes, I know, right? Oh, but the Grok finally got the gold buff here. But Fenrir cannot go anywhere. Finally has to die.
Nice one from
now.
Bigatron.
Yes.
Nice. They pick the right people to be dragged to the turret.
I think even though the Bigatron didn't get the gold buff, at least he now has been taken down by them.
Yeah, but they are trying to diving it.
Yes, and one another turret at the bottom lane. Finally,
Bigatron wants to
been
make
taken
it fast.
for Bigatron. Yeah.
They want to make it fast.
Yes,
They
that's
need
true.
to. Not they want to, but they need to.
But meanwhile, we see at the top lane here, Dugong
Oh.
is trying to push at the top lane with Haji there.
He's getting a lot of farm right now. I believe that he will get the stack in another 4 minutes. And after another 4 minutes with a lot of stack, they can do it.
Oh, but we will see the Divine Judgment help to kill Dugong there. Daylan, I mean.
They are doing really good here. Like Sense Indo tried to get the space to the
Yes.
top lane, but also being pushed in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
They're having the same condition for the side lane, but in the middle, I think it's all like a win-win for both teams. Oh,
Yeah.
another turtle.
Another turtle for Bigatron. We will see if there's any contest from Sense Indo here, but it seems they will get their second turret. Second turtles really easy.
Yeah, it's really fast from the Bigatron, and they have the advantage since they got the two turtle.
But I
for-
think they have to do like another strategy, like maybe four stack together and push the lane to the turret. Meanwhile, one have to. Oh my God! Haji finally got one, but he has to die. Okay. Oh my God! Ryuk is so free, but
Yeah.
he now
He
have to
knows-
taken down also by Jill there. We'll see if Dallon still managed to go back and stay alive. But
in
Ryuk,
the bottom lane, we see Hellcard doing the split push here.
yes, that's
Another
true.
turret is down.
But we will see Dugong is so free. You see at the top lane, no one disturb him.
But they keep pushing.
Yes,
They
I
keep
know.
pushing.
That's what I said, that maybe one hero of Bigatron need to trying to disturb Dugong, since Dugong cannot have a lot of stacks. And so Gomoga was using just to take the buff.
Okay, well, Blade of Despair now and Hellcurt's hand. It means that the Hellcurt will be the damager to besides Harley and also Kagura. And if they can get it with the Divine Judgment from the Kaya, they need to lock one great people here, especially Aldous or at least Kari. They need to take the core and just straight to get another turret.
Yes, we will see here. Hellcurt is very rich.
Yeah,
4,000 gold by himself. And he now, little bit outside there. 4 heroes from Bigatron finally got so easily here. Meanwhile, Ryuk is trying to push at the bottom lane over here with the minion.
Bigatron. They're
Dugong. Not enough damage to help to kill. Oh, you see the damage!
But
still managed to get Jill over here.
The damage is just too big.
Yes, I know, right? Meanwhile, we'll see Dugong still trying to get Prince. But still, needs to go back. Meanwhile, Feeling free for Fabian here. Oh, but got shut down by Gashan. But also at the same time, Gashan has to taken down by Hellcurt. Meanwhile, Hinel with the Way of Dragon.
Yeah, if not, the Garden Catcher is too tanky. It's too tanky.
I know, but the damage is too painful. Meanwhile, Ryuk is there. Don't forget they have still Ryuk. And Dylan, still majorly to manage to go back with the wild charge.
Oops, almost that, but no with the deadly magic.
Yes.
Still at the advantage for the Bigatron in my opinion, because they have leading 3,000 gold here with the 3 damager. Harley, Hellcurt, and Kagura, they have a proper damage. Yes, Dugong have a good critical, and they can just lock it up with the higher Divine Judgment. That's the point from and advantage from Bigatron Esports, especially when they can do the combo with the Gatot Kacha.
Yes, that's true. Meanwhile, we'll see the same kill point between these two teams. Didn't let Bigatron giving up so easily.
Yeah,
we'll see
they are
trying
just gonna push it away.
Yes, they really want to play this game really fast. And Hinel, Dylan, be careful, the Shogyo Mogyo, the charge from Dylan is so painful, but Ray still managed to go back easily. Meanwhile, Yam is getting, oh my god, Ryuk getting another kill. But meanwhile, Jill also get Cho, 1 for 1. Meanwhile, we got Carry for double kill. Yam is so, oh my god, he can still manage to go
but
back.
They got 3 kills. But they got 2 kills, sorry. They got 2 kills.
Got 2 kills. 2 for 1.
And the one that got double kill is Kari.
Yes,
it's
Kari.
the core.
Yes, that's the core. Meanwhile, I think that this is really a good position for Sensindo, since Ryuk will be so rich right now. And we'll see Dugong. Oh, the damage!
He cannot
with
escape.
Haji there.
He cannot escape now. He cannot escape.
Oh my god, this is a bad situation for Bigatron.
Yes.
They let Dugong and Haji at the same lane. Which
they
is
are
two of
very
them
fat now.
Are really fat and really powerful.
Yeah.
This is really a bad situation for Bigatron Esports.
True.
We will see if Bigatron can try to get their maybe early winning situation. We don't know. But because like right now they are Sensindo is really leading the point for the kill point.
For
Even
the
though
Bigatron, they are waiting for the goal difference.
The goal difference and the turrets.
Yeah, but it's only because the Haji and also
they cannot in the same lane though. It's so painful. Like even though Bigatron is trying to kidnap Dugong, there's still Haji who's trying to back him up.
Yeah. They still have a chance to win from Bigatron and also Sensindo. It's a 50-50.
I think Bigatron need to stick together.
Is
maybe
also
4-1 or maybe 5, both of them, all of them. I don't know. Dylan's still trying to cut off the line.
Yeah, it can do like that, but they're the one who need to set the war, not Sense Indo. They are just following Sense Indo setup, and it messed up.
Yes, it messed up. They cannot do the late game if Bigatron wants to win this
Yeah,
game.
sure. Yeah, they have a 3 good late game hero here from Sense Indo, but from Bigatron they only have a wild card, which is not a really good one for the.
Yeah,
it's a good
meanwhile-
one, but the other people it's not really good for the
Yes.
late game.
Meanwhile, Haji and Dugong keep farming at the top lane without any disturbance.
Yeah. Oh, Hinel there. Blink big snap now.
Okay, another kill for Hinel.
Yeah.
We'll see. It will
Okay.
help Bigatron to do the Lord. But meanwhile, we see
Gaussian.
Haji. Be careful. They still have Gaussian.
Oh.
They have to
Dylan.
cancel the Lord, I think. Oh, Finn,
Dylan.
you see
Avatar of Guardian.
the damage. Oh my god, from Ryuk. Dugong. Oh my god. 2 heroes from Bigatron already dead. 3 heroes dead. But meanwhile, only one Sense Indo. Oh, triple kill to Dugong. But Lord got steal by Haji. Oh my god, this is a really bad situation for Bigatron. Triple kill from Dugong.
It's
really?
a wipe out.
Yes,
A wipe out
it's
from
really
the
hard.
Sense Indo.
Oh my god.
Aldous is way too fat. It's 3 hits and
That's what I
everyone is
say.
gone.
They cannot let Dugong farm and they cannot let Dugong do the stuff. And this is made Bigatron really in a dangerous situation.
They are gonna wait for the Lord here from Sense Indo.
Yes, meanwhile Haji and Dugong will take their jungle over here.
See, everyone is
They
not
just
ready.
need to go back though. Why they have to continue the Lord?
Because they know that the Lord will be quiet something. But they are drag it too long for the war.
I know,
They
right?
drag it to war too long.
But Bigatron doesn't know who they have to target.
Yeah.
Like they have to target the core hero, right?
Yeah.
They have to target the carry, but they just target Dylan and Hinel.
What? The damage from Hinel? 3 bar? It's too big.
Because
Oh no.
oh my god.
It's
Oh
way
my
too
god,
bad.
you see the gold. Now Sensindos is leading for the whole things. The turrets, the net worth, and also the kill point. And we will see, is it gonna be the first point for Sense Indo? Bigatron really in danger. They have to do something to save their base. The Lord hasn't died. They're all still trying to push the base. And first point for Sense Indo. Wow.
What a game! I thought it would be the greedy one since they have the marksman Kari and also Aldous.
Wow.
But the way that Bigatron let the Aldous farm pretty well
That's
is quite
true.
annoying.
That's
But for the more information,
Maybe our friends can help us to explain to you guys, because we just we are really amazed. We were really amazed with what just happened just now. But
it's too crazy, by the way.
it's too crazy. But our friends in Panel's Desk is already waiting for you guys to give you guys some information. So here we go for you guys. Clyde, Aitken, and Anonym take the stage.
Thank you, Momochan. And this is Saints Indo 1-0 Bigatron Esports right here.
Yeah.
What do you think, Hachikan, from the draft?
I feel like when I said that Aldous is in a really strong late game, it kind of beats the point if the game doesn't go into late game.
Yeah.
So he's still going to be strong until the mid game.
Yep.
Right? But the game didn't really go through the late game phase of the game, so he was still very strong.
But the game is ending with the Aldous is still hitting the peak of the power.
Yeah, exactly, because he's still on the peak of the power, as you were saying, still as his best form in the 3-item stage, and it's really hard to beat Aldous that way. You know, like his ulti opens up the map, and it really helps the whole team just,
to decide where to take the fight.
Exactly, so it's a really, when you know information, basically wins you the game, and Aldous shows you just that.
Yes, Bigatron actually have the control in the early and until the mid game. Actually, until the last fight in the Lord Pit, when the Aldous get the triple kills, it's just going disaster for Bigatron from there.
Yep, and they don't pick any marksmen over there, but they pick the anti-marksman, which is played by Jill, the Harley over there. But I don't think Jill do his role very well to shut down the carry. I don't see any deaths of carry from the Harley right there. So I think it's just how beginner draft. They just didn't play how they draft.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I feel the same way. It just feels like Sensindo was on the upper hand when it comes to individual skills. It really shows how well who was playing. Dugong was playing Aldos,
Yeah,
and it was a very strong performance as well. And they played as a team as well. So whenever the map opens up, then everyone just barges into one or two and picks off very well in the war. So it really shows how well Sensindo has been coming up together as a team, even though they're losing head-to-head in the early weeks of MPL. It has been a very different game for Sensindo, definitely.
So coming into game 2, do you think Bigetron Esports can come back from this 1-0 situation?
Not if they keep playing that way. I'm not confident if they keep playing that way.
So what suggestion do you think that Bigetron need?
I think they should really start communicating better as a team. Just try to focus on try to focus on the important core players on the enemy team instead of getting separated a lot like how they were doing last game. The reason why they died so quickly from Aldos is because they keep getting picked off. When they keep getting picked off, it's because Aldos knows that that person is alone. You know, when there's an Aldos, it's always better that you move as a team, because when Aldos ults and it's shown that you're alone and nobody's around to help you, it's gonna be very easy pick off for the enemy team. And even though they know there was Aldos, they act like there was no like a very overpowered ultimate coming from another hero in that game. So I really feel like they should start to work as a team better. I know creating space is important, but with Aldos is there precisely to stop you from getting any space.
Yeah. Do you think that the last draft, the last hero pick from Bigetron Esports matter? Because just now we saw Jill is confused which to pick between the Harley and also the Maris over there. What do you think? What will change if they pick the Maris? Do you think you can win the game?
I think Maris is better.
I don't think a lot though, because I mean Harley was picked because they need more damage.
Yeah.
Artist would really make their damage sort of nullified a lot, and Martis is more of a tank fighter, a fighter that is tanky instead of an assassin, as how he's supposed to be. With Aldos on the game, there was a lot of other heroes in that lineup that made Martis just a bit hard to play against. But hopefully, I mean, even Grok is one of the hardest matchup for Martis, because Grok has a CC Invulnerable with the passive, and Martis relies a lot on the Mortal Coil and then the Azura's Wrath. So without both of that, it's really hard for Martis to be able to do anything in a fight. And it feels like, I agree, I mean, Jill is a better Martis, definitely, but that draft pick is way off for a Martis pick on the very last.
I think my point is when Sensido gets to fight, they always find the backline easily. Galgacha is not doing anything there. Galgacha, every time you use Avatar Guardian, it entirely misses the target.
Or to run away, right?
Yeah, or just use it to run. And Aldos is always finding Harley or Kagura in the backline. So if your damage dealer cannot get the protection they're needed, it's always a bad game. I think Martis can act like
a tank.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I agree with your point. The problem is that if you pick a Martis, you still need a Galgacha anyways. So you're risking 1 damage for a semi-tank fighter, whereas you can't exactly replace Galgacha with Martis. That's the problem. See, Martis isn't going to be as tanky as Galgacha, and it's going to be a very hard fight because technically Martis is a very offensive fighter, right, with a lot of CCs. I see your point, but the problem lies with the fact that the game itself doesn't really support the idea of Martis going full tank, because that means you're going to be losing a lot of damage where
there's
Martis
no damage
shines.
output.
Yeah, exactly.
If they are doing that.
Yeah.
Yep. And we're coming into game 2 right now. Ban and picks is gonna be starting very soon. So is Bigetron will eliminate it. This will be the second team to be eliminated tonight, or they can put up a fight to force game 3 to Saints Indo right here. We'll see very, very shortly.
So we're going to get into the pick and ban, and hopefully this is a better draft pick for Bigetron Esports. Even though I feel like the first one wasn't all that bad, it was pretty balanced, but I guess they were just really counting on the fact that Aldos was just a very powerful fighter so early in the game.
Yep, and we got Bigetron Esports as the first pick right here on the blue side, and Saints Indo at the red side, second pick, and Bigetron Esports
Your team is banning.
Alice right here. They still don't want to play with Alice, and
your team is banning.
Still the Cloud ban over. So it's 100% ban rate on Cloud right here on MPL.
It's the same as.
Because as I was saying, Cloud is the only
viable
marksman. A tier S marksman is only Cloud right now. So if you're gonna let Cloud open, that means you're gonna be letting one
because
marksman.
there's no Hanabi anymore.
Exactly. I think that's a problem though. They really need to fix that soon, because if without Hanabi, it really closes the marksman meta on the MPL finals.
Yep.
But yeah, Leo Mold is right there.
Yeah, and Leo Mold being used.
Ludox is still there.
Yeah, but I think it's for
Okay.
Ludox ban.
Your team is picking.
What's the priority pick for Bigetron here?
Grok, definitely.
Yeah, Grok. I think what they like is something like Grok who can zone out to secure the damage dealer behind them.
But we'll see though. I mean, Selena is still open again, still not getting picked.
Yeah, in this MPL final, I didn't see anything that. Even if Selena is open, no one really pick it.
Even if it's open, but Cho is gonna get picked first. A very popular tank pick as well. Still 100% pick rate at the moment.
Yep, and there's Cho is signature hero for 2 players in Bigetron Esports. It's both Yam and also Finn. So both of them still flexible who's gonna play it. But we got Saints Indo, the Kari and Grok again. They want to secure the second game right here.
Should be interesting though. I don't think Bigetron's gonna pick Aldos, but Kaya might be a very good pick, just to take out carry out of the lane every time.
Yeah, they need someone to catch the carry.
So Gushan. Yeah, it's one of signature hero of Rage. And they just gonna use all that. The signature hero, all in. This is the time we gonna fight, they said.
They're gonna need this. They're gonna need this win.
Yeah.
Yep, this is Jill's hero and also Rage hero right here for Bigetron.
They just pick what more comfortable with him.
And this is now Kaya's for Saints Indo. Also the Selena.
At last.
Finally
is getting picked. After all the let go, everyone just looked past it, and now is the time. But Akai is being hover on Bigetron Esports, not being locked in yet.
They're still considering on another Sang at the moment. Oh, sorry, another Damager.
They still prefer Hellcart on Fabians, I think.
It's interesting though to see Hellcart pick very. Oh, never mind. They're gonna actually let Hellcart open.
Oh,
okay.
They're gonna use the Hayabusa.
That means Hellcart is gonna be open for Saints Indo, and that's gonna be a problem.
Actually, just now I'm thinking of Saber being used, as it's one of Fabians is one of the players that have signature hero.
Yeah, the problem is that is there Aldos, but the problem is that Saber is only ever good with heroes like Fanny on the other team that you can lock in very quickly. Without a Vanny or say, I think it's only Fanny. I honestly feel like Saber's counter is only Fanny. So without a Vanny, a Saber pick is not favorable for team.
Yep. Without further ado, we'll just go into game number 2 right now. We got Momo-chan and Fela J to take it away.
We are back here for the second game. Bigetron versus Saints Indo with Fela J and my partner. Yes, the first game is quiet, tense.
Unpredictable.
It's
Not
epic
really
comeback actually
unpredictable,
because Bigatron already got the advantage, but
Yes.
suddenly Sensindo like wiped it out. But we don't know what will happen in the second. We just go through the
game.
second game now in game for the MPL Season 2 ID main event Surabaya now.
Woo! I can still feel the hype here.
Yeah, it's pretty tense right now. Even the viewers is still right here
Yes.
watching for them.
That's true. We'll see here at middle lane. In the middle lane, Daylan still trying to disturb Rage and Yam.
Okay. With the lineup like this, what do you expect? Like they are using the same hero, Kari and also Aldous.
I'm not sure that maybe Dugong, they really have to pay attention with Dugong here.
Yeah, Dugong. They cannot let Dugong get any stacks of the minions. After he got it, it will be disaster just like this first game.
Yes, I know. But if Bigatron didn't learn the lesson from the first one, it's failed for
Almost.
Fabians. Yes, I know.
Almost.
If Bigatron didn't learn the lesson from the first match, and they still let Dugong to just stack freely, maybe it will be a disaster for Bigatron here.
True. But
Actually, in my honest opinion, Bigatron has a good pick.
yeah, because of the Hayabusa.
No, because they have Fabians, which is really good to play Martis, and Rage also good with Goshen there.
Okay. But I don't know why. I do like Jill's picking the Hayabusa.
Well, actually, Hayabusa is not a bad option.
But we see now,
be careful,
trying to chance for Hinal. They are looking for Hinal, and he got it with the shadow kills. But the arrow from the Estelena didn't go for the what they want.
Yes, that's what I said. That actually Hayabusa is not a bad option because actually Jill will do the split push.
That's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. You can do the war with me or without me, but the chance now, just to get back here, they are not gonna force it, in my opinion. But Yam, in the bad position, but he still managed to get away.
Yes, I know, right?
In the top lane, 1 kill again for Bigatron Esports. Same thing like in the first game.
Yes.
Same thing. No. That's a divine judgment. Still try to manage to go with the Hurricane Dance, but no. Zero kills now from the Hayabusa, but still can't survive. Charge now. Try to get Jill. They want Jill. They want the kill.
Dugong!
It's gonna be the kill. It's from Dugong.
Be careful, they still have Dugong there. And still the same thing happens in Sensindo. Bigatron let Dugong farm so freely here. But meanwhile, we see that Sensindo is trying to get their first turtle and helps them to get more EXP and gold.
It's a really good move again from the Sensindo. They are doing it really great.
I know, right?
But we see now Hurricane Dance not being open yet, but managed to get Aldous down. Aldous down now from Sensindo.
Yes.
They want to make it pretty good by checking on Dugong every time that they do the war.
Yes, 3-4-2 right
Hurricane
now.
Dance. They
But
want
Shadow Keru still easily cannot get anyone there. But Finn still managed to get Ryuk.
yes, 1 down again. 4-2 right now.
Another
Three.
death for Ryuk. 2
Going-
times death without any kill.
Yeah, it's pretty bad for him. But now we see Way of Dragon being opened there. And the damage. No, the damage is just not there yet.
But
Dugong
meanwhile,
tried to
Dugong
charge
is
it.
coming. But I think,
It's dead before Dugong reached the place.
yes, I know.
It's a pretty bad one.
I think that Dugong will kill another one, but no.
Okay. 4-3 right now. Still
The arrow finally
arrow.
got Finn Yam there.
But they are not gonna fight it.
Yes.
The blade.
See, the blade.
Being opened by Rage here.
Yes.
Try to check on the position from Team Sensindo. Bigatron tried to play really careful. They don't want to do the same mistake that they did in the first game.
Yes.
Abyssal arrow. Almost there. They're gonna charge it, but I think Jit Kundo being open there and now Finn in a bad position. Did the right click from the turret, tried to kill him, and Kari got the kill, even though that he is dead.
Okay.
1 for 1.
1 for 1.
But the
the
arrow
arrow.
put the Yam over the part of nature is being charged from the cylinder.
Oh
but
my
still
god, the
managed
way
to
of
get back.
dragon.
But
Kaya.
he got the kill.
Finally, back up the team. It makes sense Indo. He now can easily get the first their turret in the middle lane.
Yes,
2-1 for Bigatron Esport
for the turret.
of the turret. Yes.
Yes. Sense Indo really in a bad position because Bigatron is giving them a lot of pressure and they didn't want to give a space for Dugong.
Yes, I know, right? But meanwhile, we'll see here, Jill is still trying to do a split push.
Okay, doing the split push is really good thing because it will distract Sense Indo.
It makes sense in the really difficult to decide which lane they have to protect.
Oh, Unica, that's really good here from Akai. Dylan being dragged there. Try to get one, but Marty still do the Mortal Coil and run away from the war.
Yes,
only one kill.
Yep, that's true. Meanwhile, Hayabusa is still do
The split push.
his job. Yeah.
Athena shield for Dylan, and that's why I do like what Bigatron pick with the Hayabusa. They cannot face the Aldous. Okay, it's okay, you can take the Aldous, but I want the split push. It will make you go crazy.
Yeah, we will see if Dugong can still try the same strategy from the first round. We will see.
I don't think it will be the same one. Like
Because
they cannot do it. They cannot do it.
Yeah, because they keep forcing to have a war. Meanwhile, Dugong needs to help his teammate. Meanwhile, we'll see the Way of Dragon connected to Selena and easily for Bigatron to get killed. Meanwhile, the Hurricane Dance. Finally to get Ryuk. And Dugong, 2 for 2, I think.
He's charging the rage. It's really good.
Yes.
He's dying. 3 people down now from Bigatron. They want Jill for the next push. They want it to be Jill, but Shadow kills now. They separate the damage. But Jill in the bad position and he's gonna die soon.
Killing for Ryuk.
Wow.
But you see that actually Bigatron keep losing. Sensindo keep losing their turret, which is really bad position also for Oh my god, what happened to Bigatron? Keep dying. 2 heroes from Bigatron already down. And meanwhile we see Yam, be careful, don't go offside. But the arrow, the arrow is still missed. Yam is still managed to go back. But meanwhile we see Jailer with the barrier there.
They were targeting Finn right now. The Akai. They are waiting for the Divine Judgment from Kaya.
Dylan a bit too far from their team. But yeah.
Sense Indo losing a lot of kills, but they are managed to give the damage. But now we see the Hurricane that's being opened. Now Way of Dragon.
The damage.
Oh my god. The Aldous joined the war here. Got 1 kill. A double kill for Selena. 3 down again from Team Bigatron. They are doing the same technique and they are winning over it. And chance to 1 kill. Is it gonna be the next kill? But we see now the stun from the Aldous. It's another kill for Sense Indo.
Is he gonna be wiped out?
No way!
Double kill by Fabians. My god. Aldous doesn't have his ultimate anymore. If he still have the ultimate, I probably guarantee that Fabian's gonna die.
Oh my god, it's really good from Bigatron for having 2 kills like that. 2 kills to get the core, especially Aldous.
Yes, I know. But meanwhile, Sensindo is trying to catching up with their network here.
Yeah.
Leading.
Actually, Bigatron is now leading. It was Sensindo,
yeah,
but now it's Bigatron.
That's why I'm saying that Sensindo is trying to catching up their network here.
Yeah.
4K difference.
It's going crazy now for Bigatron.
I know,
They
right?
need Fabians in the war. They need Fabians, absolutely.
I know, right? But I think that already Sensindo already know who will they target first.
But we see another kill there from Martis, and they are charging rage.
Mega kill from Dugong. It's really unstoppable from him. We will see that if there's any another kill for Sensindo. But
Finn.
no, yeah, Finn still managed to go back here with the 1,000-pounder.
No,
oh, but the flicker from Daylan. Oh, still cannot manage to get Finn. Oh my God.
And now
That's
Dylan,
really wasted, really waste.
they are gonna fight 2 for 3 now, but no, it's not gonna be a hard and big war since they are just distract the people. Oh well, they're gonna be being open. There 3 people try to get to there, but suddenly Selena joined the war just to open
Oh,
and got
Fabian
shut
finally
down.
got shut down by Selena.
They are. Oh no, it's gonna be the charge. Oh, I thought he's gonna charge someone.
No.
Since Yam is pretty low right now, but they are focusing. But the Divine
Oh,
Judgment
we'll see.
is really good on.
The Shadow Kiru. Oh my God! The Hurricane Dance saved Hayabusa from that, but still have Ryuk outside. And Dugong also still trying to get another kill. Meanwhile, oh my God, the damage from
Oh my
Selena combo wombo from
Sense Indo.
Dugong and Haji. Really, both of them are really awesome.
Oh my God, they are gonna take the first Lord now. It's 11 minutes. Now they are the one who suffer for winning. Bigatron, they want the Lord. They want the Lord. They know that everyone is there. But Grok playing really good just to check everyone inside, and no one take it. It's Lord for Team Sense Indo. They are leading for the kills, and now they are leading with the Lord on their side.
Yes, this is really a good comeback situation for Sense Indo. Meanwhile, actually, they are now catching up the net worth really slightly, not a big differences.
It's really big gold there that they got from the Lord, and also the kills that after the wars in the bottom lane.
Yes.
The Lord is going for the middle lane. Fabians with Athena shield. He wants to stand for the damage from Haji, but we don't know what will happen. The split push is not coming again from Bigatron. They are waiting for the war in the middle, and Lord try to push for the mid turret, but always stay in the top lane. Try to get one from the top. One is done from Bigatron, and they are gonna straight go inside of inner turret from Bigatron.
Yes, but I think the Lord will taken down easily by Bigatron Esport here. Meanwhile, Sense Indo will trying to do a split push at the top lane here. We will see if there's another blunder from Sense Indo. We will see. Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying. Ryuk finally got 2. Bigatron Indo got 2 heroes from Sense Indo.
They are gonna focus on the turret. They got one middle turret, and they are focusing to save one people from the top lane. But no, they are not gonna force it too far since they are not in a good position after losing Ryuk as the damager.
Yes, I know, right?
It's 21-15 now, 13 minutes already since the war is begin.
I think they will just trying to get another Lord since Sense Indo really need to push very fast rather than make Rich and or Fabian or Jill to have more items.
Haji now being kidnapped by the Cho.
Oh, but they find Judgment.
Yeah,
trying
they
to
are
save
waiting.
him.
Now, the charge from the Aldous coming inside, but shut down from the top lane now. If Selena is down, they are need the damage that they gonna go inside without Selena. It's way too risky to go inside of the inner turret of Bigatron. They are just gonna wait for Selena, but Bigatron see the opportunity here to get people from Sense Indo.
Yes, but meanwhile we will say the top lane Jill, he's trying to do a split push by himself. We don't know if Sense Indo has a lot of time to do the Lord. But meanwhile, Jill is not getting distracted, but he just decided 2 minutes to go back to their base.
Okay, this is gonna be quite hard game now. They are waiting for the next Lord, but the damager from Bigatron also reached their highest level right now for the damage. Jill level 15 now. It means it's getting harder for Bigatron to
Yes.
push and for Sense Indo to handle it, but Dugong also reached the same level.
Yes, I know, right? But I think Sense Indo will going to wait. They're going to wait for the second Lord.
Initiate retreat.
This is a
Previously-
50-50 war.
But actually,
Haji!
be careful.
Almost.
But I think it's a bad situation for Sensindo. I mean that it's much better that you kidnap 2 or 3 heroes from Bigatron Esports than just do the Lord. But if you just do the Lord without killing someone from Bigatron, I think it's kind of hard for Sensindo to get the Lord.
It's too risky to go inside of the or they are waiting for going inside for
Dugong
coming
with the
inside.
damage, but those Hurricane Dance from Akai save his life. But meanwhile, we see the Cho by himself using the flicker, but they cannot go anywhere. Dugong still trying to get one, but Haji also got another one. But I don't think they have to wait for the Lord because they're already pushing to the base. They're going to finish it as soon as possible. Meanwhile, Reds cannot go anywhere. Pikachu in the big trouble, and now Sensindo is trying to get the base, and it will be the second point for Sensindo so easily. Congratulations, Sensindo! Wow!
It's really good match between Bigatron and also Sense Indo. Sense Indo managed to get 2-0 after using all those.
Oh my lord!
They are giving the space.
That's
to
what I'm
the
saying.
Aldos.
The same mistake from
Yeah.
Bigatron.
Same mistake.
From the
that-
first match until the second match, same mistake. They didn't learn from the lesson.
Yeah, it's really
It's really bad.
disappointing.
Yeah, I know, right? I
It's
think that maybe
disappointing.
Bigatron can lead Sensindo to the third game, but sadly no. But don't worry, our friends in our panelists this will tell you guys more and more because yeah, we just another
Overthrow.
yes, that's true.
But
Another unexpected match from Bigatron and
Yes.
Sensindo. So yeah, thank you. Me and Vela will sign up first. So
We
our
will give it
friends,
to the panelists. Right now.
panelists, that's right now.
All right, it's 2-0 for Saints Indo right here, guys. Like, Bigatron did put up a good fight, but it's just not enough to force them to game number 3.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
Interestingly, we saw that the gold lead was still on Bigatron's favor until like I think the last 5 minutes before the second Lord.
Yep.
But like the gold lead was still like they still had 2,000 to 3,000 gold in Bigatron because they had more towers in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, with more towers in, that means that they have more gold, but it didn't really lead to anything afterwards. They were having a hard time trying to break through the fights, trying to get into the top turret and push it off, but they were still unable to just do that.
Yeah, and Aldo's doing a lot of work here. They really supply a lot of damage from the team, and even Akai will always run from Aldo's, and it's pretty hard from Bigatron.
Yeah, again, I really like how Sensido is playing Aldos because they know Aldos' late game is so weak that it's just like, well, we're not gonna make it into late game, so you won't see our weak side of Aldos.
Yeah.
So they're just forcing it into early to mid, like the the second Lord done, first Lord done. That's always how they do it. And I think it's amazing how aggressive they play, knowing that Aldos is such a weakling at the late game, and they keep forcing it to make sure they end it in at the very least mid game.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think shout out to Daylan as well. He's playing Grok very well, like for the front laner, and just be there to make chaos for the fights that Bigatron use, and I think it's good. It's okay. So basically, we're going to the next match.
Yeah.
Yep. It's Onyx, I think. Yeah, it's.
It's Onyx.
It's Onyx against Louver. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a super hot match. These two
Yep.
teams has been going against each other in the regular season. There has been a couple of dramas involving them as well. So it's not just about the teams, it's definitely also personal. So it's going to be huge because whoever lost this game, they're going to go home today.
Yeah.
And it's going to be massive to see how well they can perform today.
And both teams are great teams, right? Yeah. No, it's actually Louvre against Arrowwolf. There.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, okay. So the bracket just updated.
They
Oh, no, no.
switched it. Oh,
No, we didn't
sad.
see the personal stuff right here.
Oh, yeah,
So
but-
we will see Louvre against Arrowwolf. We can see the personal stuff if Louvre won against Arrowwolf Roxy.
And Onyx also won.
Yeah, Onyx also won.
But Arrow is a very strong team, and of course, I feel like it's going to be super hard.
Yeah, but
for
it
both
doesn't
teams.
close the chance.
Yeah,
for-
definitely. I mean, but just look at the chance of Onyx going against. Wait, Onyx is going against Saint Sindo.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very hard fight because the match, the head-to-head, Saint Sindo never won against Onyx.
Yep.
And in Louvre versus Arrow of Roxy, it's a bit more balanced. I definitely would say it, but Arrow of Roxy does come into this MPL finals far more prepared. I'm hoping we could see more Jawhead in the game, but it's definitely far more prepared than Louvre will be, knowing that Arrow of Roxy has already been playing in this stage for so long. I know that Louvre is filled with very veteran players, but playing in a live stage and you've been using at least 4 people on the same team since season 1, it's going to be a really hard chemistry to beat.
Yeah.
Yep. And actually, like these both teams are a great team, so I think this is a very big match for Louvre and also Arrow of Roxy. Anything can happen to both of them. To be honest, I will say it's a full series on the best of 3 on Louvre and Arrowwolf. What do you guys think?
I'm pretty sure it's close. It will be close. Maybe yes. Maybe it's gonna be four
These two
status.
teams are very, very strong teams. Louvre has been called as the super team, but it's been on the online series most of the time. But moving into the LAN finals, this is going to be a hard-fought game, definitely.
Yep, and from just now, the match just now, so Bigatron Esports will be the second team that eliminated from MPL as Saints Indo proceed to the next stage of lower bracket that will face Onyx, I think tomorrow morning. Yep, and they will continue it tomorrow morning. So this Louvre against Arrow of Roxy will be our last match for today. And yeah.
And going to the last match, the crowd is still hype. Like,
Yeah.
there's still a lot of people in here.
There's still a lot of crowd. We can see right here. It's like almost full, but not as full as just now when
RRQ and FOS was still
yeah,
playing.
RRQ and FOS still playing.
Tomorrow, though, the first game is going to be super. The third game is going to be super hot. Seeing it's going to be FOS going against RRQ.
Yep.
So it's going to be amazing how that game is going to turn out.
Yep. And
sorry, second game. My bad.
yeah, second game. And I think, to be honest, the crowd here is amazing. Like they still stay until now. Actually.
Until the last game of the day.
Yeah, until the last game of the day, it's still full. Like, to be honest, I didn't really expect Surabaya people to be this excited. Probably because this is like the first offline event in Surabaya that has it on this scale, the big scale, and probably everyone was excited and let's just watch until the end.
I mean, why would you want to see your favorite idols battling it out right on the stage? You're looking at Just No Limit. You're looking at Donkey, Marsha, Aura, Lemon, Tuturu. It's for someone that has been in the Mobile Legends scenes, even for a short while. These names are not names that is so uncommon for you. They're basically idols here, and you can see the crowd loving them as well. So I would, why wouldn't you want to skip out on like one of the best matches in Indonesia when it comes to Mobile Legends? This is at the highest level of the competition in Indonesia. The best 3 teams coming from Indonesia is going to be playing MSC as well on the 2019. So it's going to be super amazing.
Yep. And we are still waiting until all of them are set up for Louvre and also Arrow of Roxy here. But I want to talk about how is their head-to-head actually, because Louvre, we know have trouble during the regular season.
Yeah.
They didn't perform that well actually, and Arrow of Roxy, as we know, the ranking is higher than Louvre.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Both teams are strong, but what's the advantage?
Definitely, mostly it's mental. It's not by paper. By paper, they're actually very similar, strong teams. But mentally, I think Aero of Roxy is far mentally prepared coming into this fight, far more than Louvre is in the MPL finals. They always are. They've always been a surprise factor most of the time as well when it comes to LAN finals.
But Rover has the crowd here. They have two people from Surabaya, so maybe that this crowd will support them better.
It's a hometown crowd basically.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there was this mention from the ministry that he was saying that, why are you supporting Louvre more? There's literally two guys from Surabaya,
Yeah.
and they're just shouting for EVOS and RRQ.
Because EVOS at Herrick is the most popular team right now, in terms of fans and audience.
Even in Malaysia, people actually know about Just No Limit.
Yeah.
It's surprising how far-reached this guy is when it comes to Mobile Legends.
Yep.
It's really amazing how Mobile Legends has been uniting people all over Southeast Asia and even the world when it comes to, hey, do you know Just No Limit? Yeah, I do. Do you play Mobile Legends? Yeah, I do. And they're just like, hey, that's super cool. Let's rank sometimes. Okay.
Okay, so Louvre got 2-0'd by Arrow during the regular season.
Yeah.
But do you think that Louvre has a chance to win against Arrow of Roxy here?
Definitely. By paper, they're a very strong team. They're also prepared. I've been talking about how mentally preparation is also necessary. But when it comes to individual skills, Louvre is one of the best at this game at the season. Maybe around Southeast Asia is also one of the strongest teams as well. But we'll really see if experience in terms of big crowds really matter. Because again, Aerial of Roxy always performs better when they're against the crowd.
Yeah.
It's always the case.
Yeah, that's always the case. Okay, I have a question out of topic from Aero of Roxy and Louvre. How do you think is Surabaya?
Pretty hot.
How's your experience during these days in Surabaya?
My parents are from here, so it's sort of my parents' hometown in a way, but I'm definitely enjoying it. It's very different from how I usually do it around Jakarta. The traffic is somewhat similar, but Jakarta is definitely far more crowded than any other city I've ever seen. But what I really like about it is that the enthusiasm of the crowd is the same. I was actually not betting on the fact that Surabaya is going to be as crowded as Jakarta, but I've been proven wrong. Like, we've been filling up other halls that is not even supposed to be part of the Mobile Legends finals.
Yep.
But they're there, they're watching, they're even sitting on the floor just to stay around, and that's what happens in Jakarta as well.
Yeah, I didn't expect Surabaya to be this
hype.
This hype, yes. I know that Jakarta has a lot of hype in Mobile Legends, but in Surabaya, this is the first line that has this in this scale, and there's never a lot of going on about esports in Surabaya actually. So this will be the momentum, maybe the one that get the esports scene in Surabaya start.
I mean, other games there has been a lot of really these teams coming from other games in Surabaya's region. Surabaya has been pretty well known to be a pretty decent, has a pretty decent esports team. But I would agree with you, Mobile Legends
Not
is still
teams, maybe players. You mentioned players, but their team is in Jakarta, right?
Yeah, but even then, there's like a lot of Surabayan-based teams in Indonesia, but we haven't seen one for Mobile Legends, man. I agree with you. Hopefully, this might be the start of an actual Surabayan-based Mobile Legend team instead of just everyone going back to Jakarta. Because honestly, it's super fun to see diversity in Indonesia. Only that we're actually filled with a lot of diverse people, not just Jakartans, basically. So yeah, I'm really hoping that as Adam was saying, that it's going to be the start of something beautiful for Surabaya. Hopefully we'll see more Mobile Legends professional team in the highest level from Surabaya as well. and like just a Surabaya-based organization. Hopefully, it'll spread out to other cities as well around Indonesia.
Do you think that the arrival of MPL on this on other city will affect a lot on like the scene, the community on that city?
Absolutely. The community is pretty. It's going to spark the fire that make people want to play Mobile Legends, to see the idols playing there. I want to be like him. I want to be like him. I want to be like Just the Limit maybe. And that spark of motivation can bring a lot of value to the community, and maybe it's going to be the start of the new team coming from Surabaya.
Yep. Okay.
All right, we're gonna look at
we got the team profile now.
the team profile for both teams.
Yep, both teams. We will have our match very soon between Louvre against Arrow of Roxy here, and you can hear the crowd is still enthusiastic here. Yep.
So it's gonna be Louvre first, and then Arrow of Roxy.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
the team profile coming soon.
Yep, it's coming soon, and it's the last match, but it's a pretty big match, so that's why probably they stick around. And yep, all right, and this is the last match for today, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so I just got an info that the match between Onyx and Saints Indo will start at 9 p.m. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. I mean 9 a.m. In the morning. We will continue the MPL tournaments between Saints Indo and Onyx. Basically, after that we will just go through the other matches.
It's gonna be the grand finals tomorrow as well.
Yep.
If
So keep
is
watching.
in the second match.
Yeah. I think RRQ and EVOS will be the second match to know the finalists first. Yeah.
Oh yeah. The second match after Onyx.
Yeah.
Because one of them, if they lose, they're gonna go to the lower bracket as well for one
Yeah.
time.
Okay, and so we will have our team profile soon. It's starting soon. Game 1 against Louvre against Arrow of Roxy. Here it is. That's Arrow of Roxy entering the stage, and we will have our contender that will fight Arrow of Roxy very soon. It's Louvre Esports. Now Louvre is also entering the stage right now. It's a pretty hype up in here in Jack Team Expo as Louvre will go against Arrow of Roxy. Pretty big match, as I already said before. And this is where this party begins.
Yeah.
It's a best of 3 series. Will we see a game number 3?
Yeah.
We'll find that out very soon, as both teams now entering the booth already, as you can see.
And they're preparing in their seats as well.
Yep.
Making sure they're comfortable in their seats.
Yep. Our Roxy has played pretty well just now against RRQ, but unfortunately RRQ has the best of them, and
It's a pretty close series.
Yeah, and make Arrow of Roxy goes into the lower bracket. But we know this is a competition, so either one needs to lose, basically.
Yeah.
Not everyone can win because it's a tournament, basically.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm really expecting it's going to go to game chase, seeing how tight it would be. It would be amazing if we're going to see a 2-0 as well, because maybe Arrow of Roxy might actually show like their Super Saiyan mode and just be like, I'm going to dominate you 2-0, even against like a super team like Louvre.
Just now we see Louvre against SFI, and their prior picks is a Grok. Just now, 2 games with Grok. What do you think about Grok itself?
I think a lot of not just Arrow or Louvre. A lot of teams prioritize Grok right now. It's really in the meta, and really maybe this team want to contest the Grok also.
Yeah, because we know that LJ and also play the Grok, so I think it's something that will be contested by both teams here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Grok is still a very highly picked, highly favored tank in this game. Not as strong as it really used to be, seeing how dynamic the assassins are and the fighters are, but still a very strong pick nonetheless. The anti-CC for a tank is definitely hard to deal with. That wall can basically block out a whole lane. It's something you really want to avoid right now.
So here it is, Lucky with his signature hero Kagura. We saw that on game against RRQ just now, but somehow it just didn't perform out. Like RRQ beat them in game number 2.
Yeah, it really felt like it was weird with Lunox already being played by Lucky. Leo Mold as well was being played in the second game, and they were unable to get that win, even with a very strong pick in my opinion. But yeah, I guess, Arrow of Roxy might want to, test out the Jawhead build, Jawhead meta again with the Saber. Sounds like really awesome if they can pull it off well. Almost did as well against RRQ on the third game, but that didn't really happen.
Yep, it's probably the secret strats that actually they don't want to use at the beginning of a tournament.
Yeah, but they still lost though. That's just the sad part of it.
And lost against Tamus.
So. Yeah, it's against Samus. That's the most sad part.
Maybe it's because it's against Samus that they didn't expect Samus to get picked.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't really expect Samus either. So I'm like, what? How am I gonna deal with this? I'm not. I've never practiced against Samus. It never appears in any of the ranked games.
Yeah, and I think actually the Saber and Jawhead lineup probably could go and make something for Arrow of Roxy here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully it works out though, because I really want to see Arrow of Roxy just cruising through the finals. But it's gonna be a very hard fight just moving forward, knowing that they might actually face against Onyx next game.
Yep.
Tomorrow in 9 a.m.
Even after Onyx, they might be they must face
either RQ or EVOS.
Either RQ or EVOS Esports.
But you know what's interesting is that they've done this before in MPL Season 1.
I agree on that. They dropped to the lower bracket by RRQ, and they just go through the finals. And
it's deja vu.
Oh, it's deja vu.
They got
so after this, EVOS will beat the RRQ, and they just beat the RRQ and go to EVOS
to the grand finals,
and they just won them all. It's a setup, guys. It's already been set up.
This is the MPL Season 2 deja vu.
Yeah.
We might actually be in the MPL Season 1 timeline right now.
Yeah. I think we just...
it's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird.
To realize it, that we're actually looking at a very deja vu-ish game. Because if they win, and then they win against Onyx, and then RQ actually lost to EVOS tomorrow, and it's a deja vu. They'll win against RQ, and then they'll go face EVOS Grand Final. It's going to be like a 3-2 game again, and it's going to be super close, and the stadium is going to be silent.
A lot of people will go think that this is staged.
Yeah, this is staged basically. This is not going to happen again for the second time in 2 years.
It's the game 5, the 40-minute game 1. Yeah, I remember that. That seems crazy game as well. But we haven't seen that longest game right there, right?
Longest game was 26 minutes.
Just now, Arrow of
No.
Rock.
It was on the regular season.
Oh, I see.
The longest game in this MPL was the 24 minutes on the against RQ. Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I think they love long games.
In a way, it's not favorable for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's a, you know, it's just not fun. It's because you're making the same. This is the problem. Long games when it's tight, it's fun. Long games when it's tight because you're making the same mistake all over again, it's not fun.
Yeah, you just come on, end the game fast.
You can do this early on, but you keep making mistakes and it forces you to kind of just drag the game out.
Yeah,
You know?
just to reset and wait for the momentum again. Probably wait for the Lord again to wake up. Oh, that's gonna be a stressful long game for everyone, probably.
I love long games when it's reasonable.
Yeah.
But anything can happen in the long game. One mistake can be capitalized by the other teams to punish. So because of the long respawn time and the damage for the turret is also really fast.
Yep.
So one mistake can lead to GG actually.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically both team in the late game playing really safe, and that's what makes the game keeps dragging on.
But it's like the problem with long games is that when you play safe, it's not exactly fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it's not the best game to watch. It's mostly people playing safe.
But
when
maybe
there's
it's the
fun-
best method to win. Maybe.
Hopefully it does. Because, I mean, we tried that in MSC, and it didn't work out. The Philippines beat us fair and square with, like, very fast 9 minutes to 12 minutes games. So technically, the best teams in the world right now is still playing to the 9 to 12 minute games, not the 24 to 30 games. So it's something that we should really reflect on about to see if long games is really worth it. I mean, I agree if it's tight. I totally understand if both teams are fighting very well. But if it's just like, oh no, I made that mistake of walking around alone in like minute 20, then we're like, oh damn.
We wait again. We wait for you to respawn.
Turtle again for a minute, and then it happens again. Turtle again for a minute. It's like, come on.
Then when they wake up, there's the Lord, and they just want the momentum for the Lord, waiting. After they get the momentum for the Lord, they just die again and reset again.
It takes a while. It takes a while to enjoy long games that has a lot of mistakes. You know, it becomes a very stupid game at that point.
Yeah.
You know, if it's fun, I understand. Like we saw the
Base race, maybe?
Yeah, like the RRQ versus Aerowolf in the first game that took pretty long. That was a very that was a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
It was back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
Right. But when it comes to a long game, because you keep making mistakes like over and over and over and over again, you're just kind of like, oh no, don't stop, please.
Okay, so now we will go into game number 1 between Aerowolf Roxy against Louvre here. And we see the ban and pick face very, very soon. Stage is ready for the last match. The crowd chanting for Arrow Roxy there.
Not a lot of chanting.
Yeah, okay. Now the ban and pick started for Arrow Roxy against Louvre here. At least
Your
ban
team is banning.
right away. That's Kito's favorite hero.
Kino's favorite hero, I think, is still Gushin.
Your team
Yeah,
is
I think
banning.
I think Kino's just a very good mate in general.
Yeah, I think so as well. And the Cloud ban, classic ban, 100% ban rate
So far.
so far. Poor Claude and Dexter. Carry here going
is
banned
banned.
out as that's the alternative marksman.
So no
that-
marksman in this game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So no marksman, unless they pulled out some
Like Iritel.
TZ,
like Clint.
Iritel, Clint, and Moskov. I don't know. They probably choose something cheesy. Arrow of Roxy probably do that because we can see the Jawhead and the Saber just now. They're knowing. Okay, the Kagura for.
They actually leave out Lunox here.
Yep.
Yomalt, Lunox open. I think Louvre bans Kagura to make sure that
But
Arrow
your
Roxy
team
has to
is
either pick
picking.
Lunox or Yomalt, but that means if they pick Grok, then
Then Lunox.
Lunox.
Oh!
They picked both.
Oh no! They just literally just picked Lunox
Is
and
Grok
Leomord.
worth it for the first pick?
I feel like it's not. For Lunox and Leomalt, it's definitely not.
Yeah, but they just like, okay, let me confident. Leomord is a front laner and Lunox is the mage from behind. So I think it's working. So we just pick it, okay?
Maybe Grok just kind of a deny pick also from Louvre.
And Arrow Roxy right here,
Picking.
picking the Cho and also the Aldos here. So it's gonna be Rave Cho as LJ gonna pick the Grok over there. And Aldos?
It's still a strong pick with
It's
Leomalt
Billy's
and
hero,
Roxy.
I think? Or, no, it's not Ixon hero, right? Just now, Ixon plays
I
it.
was gonna say Gushin is open and Kido might be
Oh
playing Gushin
no,
and then
Kido is going to play his signature here, Gushin.
this feels like it's gonna be a very fast 1-0.
Oh
I'm just
my.
saying right now.
Yeah.
Leomord, Lunox, and Gushins.
And, Hellcurt.
Your team is picking.
And that's G's. Yeah,
Oh.
that's Lucky's Harley.
That's such a good draft as well.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
I think it's okay.
Kaya would be a really good pick right now.
I think Billy gonna.
Oh yeah. They have to lock down now for Harley and
Oh,
Hellcat.
that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be super hard right now.
Yeah, I don't know which draft is better actually. But, okay, I support Louvre just because they dare to pick the Leomord and Lunox at the same time.
I'm really hoping that Grok is gonna be worth it. I'm really praying that Grok is gonna be worth it. So I'm gonna be on Airroll's side. I'm
alright.
like, that Grok better be worth it. I'm gonna be supporting you for that Grok pick.
Yeah. All right, we are going into game number 1. We just go straight into Aude and also Felajave right away.
Thank you, Darian. And now we're back for the last match of the day. It will be the Arrow of Roxy versus the
Louvre.
with me Velajev and also my partner Aodai. It will be interesting one because this is the first Leomord and also Lunox.
Yeah, and it's just like Grok 2 are them combining into one, but I think this will be like sub-deadly combination. But the thing is, Roxy, they give. Oh, so I thought that Cho is going to be used by LJ, but instead it's going to be Rave. But the thing is that Roxy given Grok as well as also Cho. That's two strong heroes that Roxy has really been comfortable with to play.
Yeah, also with Lucky, Harley, Billy, Aldous, and also Isan Hellcart. We know that Isan is really good with Hellcart, but I'm still wondering, like, this is the Leomord that really being used with Lunox. Every time that we see Leomord, actually we need someone that can burst the damage and give the passive of the Leomord active. And it's not happening before, but right now they have the Lunox and also Gashin, which is gonna help him a lot.
Yeah, and this is Lunox giving pressure to Lucky. And look at that, Wreck is wrecking everyone.
It's so massive one from Team Louvre here with the Lunox. It's just to overpower, I think. And Rave being harassed by Team Louvre. Rimichi using the Leomord in the lane. Pretty aggressive there. And I think it will be like this until 4th minute, until they got the some item to really initiate a war together. They need some item for Rimichi to make the damage to be. Oh, but we see Rave
LJ.
now. No, it's LG. Yeah, it's pretty weird that LG is not using Cho.
Yeah, I mean, LJ's Cho is a godlike, and Lucky here. Oh
well,
no, Lucky almost died.
Lucky.
Maybe he died. Maybe he died.
Oh! 1000 pounder almost
more
kill
hit.
it. Almost kill it. But he's still alive. But they are using this opportunity to get the turtle for Louvre.
Yeah, it's gonna be fast turtle. 4 heroes are killing it, and yeah, it's been slain to Louvre. There's gonna be like enough additional gold boost for them.
Yes, and it's really good. Even though that Isan farms pretty well right here, they need to worry about the where's the rest of Louvre's team? Because they are staying in the middle. 5 of them try to chase for something, and now they see LG. They are not using the full team there to catch him. Still waiting.
I mean, like, it's still weird looking at seeing that LJ using Grok. Usually he's using Choban. I mean, LJ's movement is Billy.
We in the top lane, Hurricane Dance, really good one from Akai, but we see LG in the bad position. Maybe he will be the third kill now for Team Louvre. Doing it really well. Also, 1 kill from Lunax. It's pretty bad, right?
3-0 in minute 3. I think this is what Roxy got when they banning carry instead of banning Lunox or even like banning Leomord.
Yeah, letting Leomord go. I think it's okay to not having Leomord. To enemy have the Leomord, but you need to see who is the one that bursting the damage for Leomord. But we see now another good Hurricane Dance here from Louvre. They are targeting 1 people, but I guess he's still alive. LG still handle the damage from Gaussian, and I think it's gonna be okay for him. He's gonna get back.
Yeah, but if you see that, even though like Louvre is giving pressure by to Roxy, but in the top lane, Billy is still quite well farmed in the top lane. Even though he has to shifting between lane as well as minions in the jungle. But the thing is that Billy is still there looking for money as well as Iksan in the bottom lane.
Yes, 2 farming hero here from Arrow of Proxy, Billy and also Iksan. Both of them have a good opportunity for late game.
Yeah,
Very good.
Iksan is level 7.
Yes.
It's like the highest level of them all right now.
Okay. Because he got a lot of free space, right?
Yeah.
Because he got a lot of free space. Iksan is leading off the gold right now, and also the damage is it's not really big enough, but it's okay now for him to join the war. But another Hurricane Dance, very good, perfectly, but hardly. It's finally 1 kill for Arrow of Roxy's side. Now we see Kaya staying in the front. Pocket tricks being opened there by Harley. LG in the bad position. Leomord, finally got 1 kill there. Rave still managed to get back, but it's gonna be calm.
Oh my god,
from the Grok is really good. Aldo's got another kill, but Blanky really need to get back. The pocket trick is there, and 4 people now from Team Louvre need to be down. Good game from Arrow of Roxy.
That's what exactly will happen if Billy come to the class when everyone is low HP, and Rave just dodged Kido.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Really good one from Rave. I thought the one that really good with the throw is LG, but Rave also doing pretty good there. I think it's a bad situation when they are forcing the war and the Leomord is not there. If the Leomord is there, I think it will be all of the Arrow of Roxy's member that right there, because the HP is like a 10% only, right?
Yeah.
It's really, they just need a space for Leomord to take the advantage later. Okay, doing the gold buff here from Arrow of Roxy. Try to take Louvre's and give it to Izan.
I believe that Iksan have a lot of gold right now.
Yes.
Like he's being farming so well in the bottom lane, getting all the minions, the gold buff, and not dying. That's doing pretty well for him.
Yes, especially Billy also get the same space like him, right? Blade of Despair for Isan, level 9.
In minute 6, that's gonna be a lot of damage deal. Oh, so look at that. Like 400.
Oh, but we
poison.
see now Gaussian with the blade come and got 1 kill here from Arrow of Proxy. Are they gonna go for someone inside of the turret? But no. But Hellcat finally
solo killing Lunox there.
Yes.
It's impressive.
Yes, finally solo killing, but Billy, the top lane, still wants to get but the damage there from Team Louvre is just too big. He cannot manage even though that he have the Aegis. Immortality. Athena shield for 2 people, Yor and also Donkey.
Yeah, well Donkey almost died because of the turrets, but he can still get back away safely, and the bottom turret is gonna be taken down fast by Iksan and also Lucky. This is the pushing power of Iksan, who is farming really well and get Blade of Despair in minute 6.
Yeah.
Damage coming from a Hellcat is a lot right now. It has to be careful. Rek, Kido, and Donkey is like, the delicious food that the Hellcat really
Delicious, but
Yeah,
okay,
I mean,
nice,
like,
nice.
It's gonna be like an instant kill for them.
Yeah, it's really good. Delicious food, but we see the one Ray tries to block for Rimichi. Way of Dragon open to him, but the charge now from Billy. He wants to target someone, but
nice.
Leo but calling the call,
Oh my
calling
God,
the horse
the
right
combo.
now. But the combo wombo from Team Arrow of Proxy is really good. The damage, but
Wait.
but when Leomord is there, it's gonna be another kill there for Team Aroa or Lubro because Killing Spree is from Gashian and
The bottom lane,
managed to get Lunas,
Isan.
but Isan in the
Bottom
turret
lane.
of
Oh my
Team
God,
Lubro.
it Iksan.
They are playing really good. Hurricane Dance just for Isan. Try to get back here, but Gashian gonna charge it? No, it's not. But it's very smart from Arrow of Proxy.
Yeah, like I mean, like,
Iksan.
Iksan is pushing very great in the bottom lane, using their friend as a distraction, and then he sneakily pushing the bottom lane and get the inhibitor. That's gonna be burden a lot for Lufri to defend the bottom lane right now. I mean, I have to, at least they have to assign one person from the team to defend the bottom lane right now.
Yeah, it's really good move. It's really good move. Like you are distracting with 4 people and that 4 people can manage to handle the damage from Team Lubro. They are too busy for the war, but they forgot about Isan and now they are trying to lock for LG. LG will be down soon, but the Leopard finally called the horse.
Yeah, and then Aldo's coming here to wreck, and there's Aldo's getting 2 here. Oh my God, the damage, the war. LJ is still spinning down, a lot of damage, but it's not enough. Donkey almost dying here. Where's the damage? Where's the damage coming from Roxy? Leomore killing everyone here. Billy trying to revive, but no, Billy is still by the donkey. Somehow, somewhere, Lubre is still alive. They're still surviving the clash from the Aloha Proxy.
Yes, they got 3 kills without being that anything, but space escape for Harley and he managed to go back.
Oh,
they
yeah,
are
they have to be
forcing the
careful
war.
They have to be careful here. I mean, a lot of them are now in low HP.
no.
Oh, Hellcat!
No way. No way. It's 1 down from Team Louvre. They need to get back right
Get the
now.
freebies.
But in the top lane,
Yeah, he got the freebies though.
Yeah.
And he got your.
oh my God, freebies, but still can be something for Isan. He can try to get something from it. Even though that Louvre is winning for the kills, but actually the one that leading with the network are the
3,
gold
4.
is Arrow of
Oh,
Roxy.
5 hits for turrets.
What a
Destroyed
play.
solely by Ixan.
Yes. And they are forcing top lane right now while
Oh, the block.
Aldous is going for bottom lane.
And Billy is pushing bottom lane. He's threatening the base. He's threatening the base right now. Lufre has to do something to defend their base. And there is Gushin, I guess, going to defend it.
Yeah, it's make Louvre confused. Like they want to do the combo wombo, but it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen because you need to defend your lane, right? They are just
that's
too
true.
busy to do the warp like near
Yeah,
Lunox.
and Donkey has to be careful here.
Yeah,
Nightmare coming.
but the Hurricane Dance is really good to lock for 1 people that bring down. But Isan coming in the right time. But no, it's a big damage from Leopard. To watch Isan. Need to get back now.
Oh no, Mega Trimichi is chasing down Ixan. Right now he's already good. The strategy is just chasing down Ixan until he cannot do anything. And that's just what Trimichi did. And they're successful.
No.
And lucky, the damage is not there yet. He cannot do anything to prevent his friend's death.
That
and
charge!
in danger, charging to Kido. But Kido going to die, shutting down by Lucky with the Forbidden Magic.
Oh my God, Deadly Magic is really big damage from Lucky right now, and Space Escape is make him really the mobilization from Lucky is just too good. But I love Roxy, even though that they are losing a lot of kill points,
Yeah.
they are doing a lot of good things in the top lane, also the bottom lane. Right.
Yeah, and also like if I remember that correctly, just the last clash, Aldos is not there because he is pushing the middle turrets.
Yeah, they are only having one. Alubro only have 1 inner outer turret in the top lane, and the rest of it belongs to Arrowwolf.
Yeah.
Arrowwolf still have 3 good, healthy second turret, and also 1 dying in the mid lane. I mean,
Yeah.
like Lubro can really push The
Yeah, I
arrow.
mean, like Roxy is really playing objective gaming here. They take down any buff he can. They take the gold buff fast, and look at them right now. They are not at an advantage of gold leading with 1k differences.
Yeah, it's not too far, but it's really effective. Oh no, we see Algae now just to clear the wave easily from Team Louvre. He tried to distract everyone from Team Louvre to focus on him while the rest is trying to get another kill in the middle. The damage, look at the critical from Hellcat, and we see now from Harley try to knock
disaster.
2 hero downs from Team Louvre. They want it more. I guess they want it more. They're gonna focus in the bottom lane and also the top lane. Look at those minions coming. And LG, Billy, and also Isan doing the lot so fast.
A lot of damage coming from Isan there.
Oh, deadly magic.
Another one, Rack.
Pocket trick. Try to get back, but no, they are charging for Lunox. Lunox changing to the energy ball, but Lunox managed to survive.
Yeah, using his ultimate to go up, and then Jito is just not in the best position to do the Jit Kundo.
It's really a kind of disaster now from Team Louvre, being pushed away by Aerowolf Roxy. The call of the Lord. They are going for bottom lane.
Yeah, Roxy is looking for the final lower bracket final here. They really want their last ticket into the upper bracket final or the grand final tomorrow.
They are coming to the mid lane now. They want the inner turret. They don't care about the Lord in the bottom lane. They're just gonna distract them. They're gonna wait for 20 more seconds, I think, and before they are going inside of the inner turret.
Yeah, but okay, the tricky part is right now that Hero Proxy will go in and then trying to take down at least one more turret.
Yes, this is the
base.
time. This is the time. The Lord is coming inside.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think the first Lord is pretty squishy right now. But well, LJ is trying to take space, and the middle turret is
right. That one down here.
God,
Double kill from Caution. They want to get the third one by killing Billy, but Billy still do the flicker to escape from the Bluegrass team, and the immortality. No, it's a killing spree. Triple kill here from the Gashian. But the top turret almost down.
Yeah, the mid turret almost destroyed. But I think that what makes Roxy fail their last attempt is because Isan is just too eager, too early to go in, and then he doesn't realize that there is no friends with him.
Yeah.
Like his allies is very far in the bottom, and then he's in the middle stand by himself. So that's why like he's dead. I think that what in the next push they should really thinking about being stay together and just push S5 rather than just push by themselves.
Okay. We see the damage from Isan, 1.7k thousand with a critical. We see a lot. Maybe he have 2 Blade of Despair. The attack speed is just way too fast here from the Isan. We see Billy also have the stake damage for the ward later. It depends how they are gonna open the ward. If Arrow of Proxy have a good thing and can do and open the ward greatly, they are the one who gonna win. But if Louvre is the one that set the ward, especially York can use the Hurricane Dance, it's gonna be kind of disaster for Arrow of Proxy.
Yeah, what Roxy wants to do right now, I think they're gonna stall Louvre as long as possible just so that they can take down the second Lord. And what Louvre's objective is to pick off a hero so that they can pick the Lord instead of Arrow of Roxy.
Okay, but they are waiting now for the Lord because
the second Lord is gonna be the crucial moment here. I can say it's a deciding thing for Roxy. If they got it, almost certain that 70% they're gonna win the game.
Okay.
And with this Louvre,
there's no
gonna be
blunder.
a momentum for comeback.
They knew the position here from Team Louvre.
Yes.
Arrow Proxy coming inside. Mega kill from Gashian. They want Rave. They want for Rape. They're calling the horse. Leomord, but Way of Dragon try to lock one hero, but no. It's gonna be 2 down from Team Arrow of Proxy. Is it gonna be? Oh, but Billy in the top lane. Try to get the turret in the top lane. He's gonna get it. He's trying to get back
he's
now.
almost get it.
He almost get it. The 2 people from Louvre is staying inside.
But the minion is closing in the top lane.
Yes, they know the position from.
Ixan and LJ coming.
Yeah, they are coming. They don't want Team Louvre to get the Lord there.
Oh, the damage! Oh my god!
They can manage, but killing spree now. 2 people, another 2 people need to be down from Arrow of Proxy. They are trying to take. They are desperate for the Lord.
There is Ixan trying to steal it.
No.
Darkness coming in, but oh my god!
What is
that?
Still by Arrow of Proxy.
What is that?
Oh my god!
How did he do that, man?
He jumped in and do the scratch because he have a full passive on
He's a Hellcurt.
He jumped inside.
So he jumped and just do Deadly Poison Stinger and just killing the Lord in front of 5 people of Louvre.
And
that's
it's just
it's
too
not
much.
one of the greatest play I've ever seen. It's not.
Yeah.
But it is.
He is doing this. He is desperate for the Lord now just to push Team Louvre. It's going 19 minutes already. 10-23. Kill doesn't mean that you are winning. Right. 10-23. Louvre is leading with the kill, but we see now another Hurricane Dance being
Roxy,
opened. But
the
they
reign champion.
The turret is down. Another turret is down from Team Louvre. They are just focused on the war. Wow!
And
the
Aldos is doing it.
Aldos
is doing it.
Aldos coming for the Nexus while everyone is busy for the rest of Arrow of Proxy's member. They are fighting for the Lord while Billy tried to face Guardian on his own. But mega kill now for the Leomord. Is it gonna be? But Elite Super Minion top lane gonna be the next for Team Arrow of Proxy.
Yeah,
but Billy
so
no.
1 turret left is already at 1% HP. Louvre has to be extra careful if they don't want to get all of their individual turrets being destroyed, because when they all get destroyed, it's gonna be a huge homework for him. So let's see the replay. Let's see at Ixan's did just like what he did. Use his ultimate and then he blink and just do his
Billy. The Aegis is down and he need to be down there. Arrow of Team Louvre now 3 people from Arrow of Proxy is down. 2 gonna be revived, but Billy is not gonna be there. They are gonna just push it, but look at the Super Minion and on the side of Team Louvre. It's coming inside. It's coming inside, and they are just want to get killed from Arrow because it's 2 waves of Super Minion. The Super Minion is coming inside.
Donkey is by himself defending the base. The base is being hit by the minions.
But we see now Hurricane Dance open, try to lock for 1 hero. Rave is being chased right there, but Hellguard using the Dark Knight.
All with the Trankian by Red is genius.
Is genius. Donkey is really confused right now, but we see LG being chased. So 3 people from Team Louvre. They want the kill. They want the kill. They are too focused on the kill, but I don't know. Donkey is the one that really handling the Super Minion.
Yeah, Donkey is there, very disciplined to handle all the Super Minions, and 3 turrets has been destroyed. So Louvre is open to all the guests who want to come to their base.
They are desperate for
winning. They invite
winning.
everyone to come to their base because there's no turret left.
Yes, they invited everyone, but no one is really enjoying the invite.
Third Lord will definitely be the decision making.
I don't know, like Louvre.
If Ixan can steal it again, it's a game for. It's a game over for Louvre.
Yeah, like the one that having the Lord is gonna be the one that have a potential win here. Lord resurrecting there, and Arrow know the Louvre's position since they just use ultimates from the Billy, and they are there. They gonna fight under Lord Pit there. Chase for LG? No, they are not too focused on LG since they know they're supposed to be someone to stay in the Lord Pit.
Okay, so LJ is there getting caught by 5, but he can still survive in the middle lane. Lucky almost died there.
23 minutes.
Oh my god, Lufre is now playing very cautiously, and they are not going to want to rush over things and taking risky actions.
Isan, look at Isan. He's waiting patiently for everyone, but Hurricane Dance now
it's LJ though.
going for LG, try to get back, but no, it's a
yes,
monster kill for
course.
Lunox.
It's Lunox with the 2 damage, taking down LJ that easily, but bottom lane,
Isan.
all those is doing the bottom lane as well as mid lane. Harley is gonna be a race, but no, Roxy and Lufre is going to go back to defend their base.
Look at that, what the Louvre and Airwolf Roxy is doing right now. They are defending, and okay, finally, now Airwolf Roxy is the one that desperate for the Lord. It's 3 bar left. I don't know if they're gonna contest it or not. They are just gonna go and continue the Lord. It's not reset yet, but Harley with the space escape, try to distract. Billy stays in the bottom lane. They coming inside the zone with Wild Dragon, but it's still way. Long way to go. Kino almost like 1 bar left for the Lord. Who's gonna take the advantage? But it's being
the mid lane, the Nexus. Oh my god, there is die. One more hit. Exxon, the damage is still there yet. But no, they are going to just retreat back. They got Rumichi, and they are pushing the Roxy back to the base.
Okay, but space escape is okay. He's going to get set. Unstoppable here. 2 down from Team Arrow of Roxy, while Louvre still managed to stand there. Oh my god.
Minute 25. Louvre's defense still as solid as ever. 10k differences goal
now
from both of the
Louvre.
teams, and yes, Lord is now pushing from the mid lane.
Yes, gonna start pushing, but it's still a long way from home.
Yeah, so this is when they going taking out the Lord. So it's
Yes.
still almost die.
And there is no steal here, but look at how Hurricane Dance is locking Rave. And everyone is just, okay, 2 people busy holding 3 people from Arrow of Proxy.
I think what they should do is, instead of pushing the... another solo pick off.
It's getting crazier.
Is this
Kido.
a game though? Is
Kido.
this gonna be the last push?
I don't know. Everything can happen here. It's 25 minutes, 10:33, 87,000.
Louvre is doing it. Louvre is doing it.
Louvre coming inside, but Hurricane Dance is so big there from the Akai, not like that from the Leopard, and also 3 down here from Arrow Proxy. Wave Dragon being opened there just to get 1 people, but he is going for the Nexus. Everyone is going for the Nexus. It's really good game. It's really an awesome game. It's Arrow Proxy against Louvre.
You know, I think that what makes Arrow Proxy lose, because it's unnecessary things to do, that they are going to race to the Nexus instead of they can easily sealing down Lord with a lot of damage coming from Hellcat. I mean, like, why Roxy decided to push into the Nexus while they can steal the Lords while it's being hit by Louvre's team? The chance is still bigger if they could steal the Lord with Hellcat's ultimate.
Yes, but you can have the answer from our panelists. Maybe they will explain what exactly happened in the first game of the last match.
So
today.
panelists, the stage is yours.
All right, it's 1-0 from Louvre.
What a game.
What a game. To be honest, we didn't know what happens. It's just something that rolls down, and the defense that keep from Louvre is really, really good. Just
Arworth is basically forcing to split push, and they didn't really commit to fight 5 on 5. They want to split the lanes. Aldous in bottom, Hellcat in top lane. They got all 3 inventories, but but what they done wrong is the last fight in the Lord Pit.
Yeah.
They think they can end right there when they see a lot of Louvre in the contesting the Lord. They think, okay, I can end this now, but Louvre is defending then.
Yep.
They are ready to recall, they're defending, and they also take the Lord. So from there, it's gone wrong from Arrowverse.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it's gone wrong whenever the draft lets them get Leomalt and Lunox, two one of the strongest late game heroes.
They're doing pretty decent.
Look, the problem is that both Leomalt and Lunox is very strong late game heroes.
Yeah.
We saw that and how well they were able to defend the base rushes coming from Arrow Wolf. But what's amazing though, Iksan, the not lemon Iksan,
Yeah.
of course, in one day stole 2 lords. You know, it's not easy to solo
Yeah,
lord.
I know.
Stole 2 lords.
He just blinked in and used the poison stinger. And
Deadly Stinger, yeah.
Yeah.
And the interesting part is that they did it as well. And Iksan did it as well with Lancelot going against RRQ.
Yeah.
It's amazing how he's doing it so consistently. It's not easy to do that.
But it's also heartbreaking because it's still they're still
Yeah,
lost.
they still lost, yeah, definitely. It's just that the game itself felt like it was an amazing game, but the base rushes was unprecedented. You know,
Yeah.
I was really not expecting that. I wish they would just. You know, I said that I hate long games, but I wish that they don't rush it and make mistakes. Anyway.
They really want to end that. When all of Louvre is in the Lord Pit, they really commit to end it. Three heroes to going to the base.
Yeah, but then there's like Leomol, right? And they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But
nope, I'm not gonna let you. I'm the OP hero that just entered the meta right now. You're letting me pick it, so I'm not gonna let you win this one.
Yep. And in my opinion, the reason why Louvre is behind at the early games, it's because the Leomort is going into the Iksan's lane. It's just like when we go Billy using the Leomort, so it's not that useful, you know. But okay, we're going to game number 2 right now. What's your prediction?
I don't know if they're gonna let Leomol and Lunox be open again for the second time in a row. I'm not confident in how Errol
but
Prox is
they're
gonna win the
doing
second
pretty
game.
decent though.
And this is lower
team
bracket,
is
so
banned.
whoever loses in this is eliminated from MPL. So the stake is really high. So can
Your team
Arrow of
is
Roxy force a game 3 right here? So there's a Louvre ban the Leomord itself, and Arrow of Roxy still ban just the paw.
It would be very interesting to see
Your team is banned.
Louvre is gonna try to get that Grok again early as the first pick as Errol
Your
Prox did
team
first
is
game.
picking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's definitely Grok, I think.
Yeah, there will be growth.
But Lunox and Leomol is already banned here, so it should be a really interesting match to see, as those two is not gonna be there to just be OP.
Yep. Let's see what Louvre will pick first. Oh, and
Oh, Hellcat.
Your team is picking.
they picked the Hell card for Iksan. No, wait.
This is
No, it's
over.
for Rek. It's for Rek, I think.
No, wait, what? Yeah, okay.
So basically, it's to counter that Iksan playing the
Yeah.
Hell card, right? Yeah.
It's a counter pick
Deny pick.
Yeah, the deny pick. This is a deny pick as well. The Gustian,
for Kido, yeah.
yeah, for Kido.
But they left out the Grok though.
Yep.
I think Grok's gonna get picked in the second phase of the draft. They pick
But
for
now we
Louvre
see a marksman here.
Carry.
Harry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think Grok would be favorable with a carry on the team.
Yep. Let's see. But they still confident with the Grok anyway, so they will go Grok and Kaya.
Yeah.
Errol Proxy can take their time to pick that
Your team is
2 last
picking.
tanks, because the 2 tanks is already picked on from enemy side. Oh wait, what? Oh, never
Okay.
mind.
And
Okay,
the
so
Aldo.
Aldo's again, yeah.
Aldo's impact is really good though at the last games.
Yep, and now
Your
it's
team is picking.
another pick on Cho. one of the signature hero for Arrow Roxy here.
I think a Lancelot would be pretty decent for RPG, as RPG is actually one of the better Lancelot players.
Yep,
as well.
and there you go, your Lancelot. And
Oh.
Kagura!
Your
This is
team
Kido's
is
hero,
picking.
yeah.
Last tank should be Gaton Kacha, according to how paper goes. But maybe a Minnow would be pretty decent in this fight, we'll see.
But Mino is out of meta, like you said, right?
Yeah.
What about Akai though? See?
Yeah. Akai is also so.
Yeah, also. But no,
Hylos actually.
Hylos is LJ's signature hero since the first season, and they will go for it.
Hylos is a very consistent tanker, especially with Aldos on the from the friendly team. So when Aldos ults, you can have Hylos with the highway. What do you call it? The Heaven's Highway.
Yeah.
And just let all of the teams run together in the Heaven's Highway, getting extra movement speed, and then move with Aldos. So it's going to be a very pick-off style battle from Arrow of Roxy, trying to make sure that Louvre doesn't have the space to be able to, get good.
Alright, now we're going to game number 2. So can Arrow of Roxy here to put a pretty a fight here to take back and force them to game 3. We'll go to Felajave and Ode to the caster.
Yes! Thank you, Darian. We are going for the second game here for the last match.
5 seconds.
After one good fight in the first match.
Yeah, amazing
Let's
fight
see.
from Louvre, a solid defense, consistent
Yeah.
play from Donkey, and definitely put an end to Arrow of Roxy. And now this is gonna be a decisive battle for Roxy, either if they are going to go home now,
Oh my god.
or
It's the-
they can extend it into the game 3 tonight.
Yeah, like we know, Arrow of Roxy is the champion of MPL Season 1. And
Yeah.
this is the Season 2. But we know that, fun fact here, Arrow of Roxy winning the MPL Season 1 from the lower bracket. They are running from lower bracket. But they are now having 1 life only. And they desperately need 2 points. While
Yeah.
Red Louvre already got 1.
Well, I believe this is going to be hero. I mean, like doing other hero statistics and like hero history for the players, hero base. Louvre is going to maybe take this game because of the Kidos, Kagura, Remichi, with Lancelot. They are like their signature heroes.
Yeah, but we see Rimichi and also Rag taking Isan's hero. It pushed Ishan to use the Gaussian,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
He
so-
don't have any other option.
Yeah, that's it. So there will be like different positions. Ixan's going to fill into the mid lane, and Lucky is going to roam around. And damage is not there yet from Lucky.
Yes, but we see Rag is level 3 right now, staying in the middle, Kagura, while Kagura is staying in the side facing Billy. And someone is making a movement looking for LG. Their Power of Nature is being
Turtle resurrecting
open.
soon.
They're coming for this war. They're coming inside, jumping inside, but the turret just giving a lot of damage towards Louvre's member. They are losing 1 from Louvre. 1 good kill from Arrow of Roxy. Just because of the turret, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Louvre failed their first attempt of gang, but it's a good effort because of the turret is still there, and I think the calculation from Louvre is still quite missed, but they're going back to the farm phase right now, but in the mid lane, there will be like a 3-man push coming from Louvre.
Yes,
Going to
they
do
are
something
coming
here.
inside now.
Instant kill for Insan as well as LJ.
It's a solid 1 move from Louvre, even though that they are losing 1 in the bottom after miscalculating the turret's damage. But they are commit for Turtle right now. First Turtle, is it gonna be for Louvre? Yes,
They're
it
playing
is.
very good tonight, Louvre.
It's a
Maybe it's the fatigue effect from Roxy.
Yeah, I think so. Fatigue effect.
I mean, they fought
don't know.
against Raksha Gimkyon, and it is exhausting as well.
Yes, it's too exhausting for all of them here. And Now, look at the Louvre's movement. They are not leaving Rimichi alone. They know it's too squishy. Even though that he have the Throne Rose and also the dash. But
so the three of death of Louvre is gonna be like Rimichi and
Guardian.
Yor and as well as Guido.
Yes. Look, taking the gold buff there, and look at the Divine Judgment towards Lucky. They are overcommit there, but it makes them get the kill again from Louvre. And third turret will be for Louvre in the first turret from the top lane of Arrow of Roxy, while the bottom lane will be taken by Billy and also LG.
Yeah, well, the turret is not at the bad as it is, but Louvre is going to taking down the second turret in the top lane. But the thing is, Arrow of Roxy decided to go back to defend their turrets, but it's too late now.
It's two, and it's so fast from Team Louvre. They are committing another Lucky using the...
Yeah, like the damage from Lancelot, the damage from Helkert. I mean, with speed, attack speed, that's a lot of... It's more than enough to take down the turret in 10 seconds.
Yeah. And maybe after they are having two
Donkey
again.
As well as Rek and Rimichi.
Yes.
Taking down Rave.
They are playing so aggressively. It's only 4 minutes, but already 4 kills for Team Louvre. Every minute they got 1 kill, and it's really effective.
Oh, they're pushing the third turret. Oh my god, Louvre without mercy pushing into the top base of Arrow of Roxy.
They are coming, but Donkey in the bad position. Way of Dragon from the choke and get 1 kill, but Wave also almost died there. Maybe from LG. LG double kill from Guardian here after taking down Hellcat. But they are still Throne Rose from the Lancelot.
Rimichi?
No, Rimichi!
Oh! The projectile hit Rimichi is not being evaded.
Wow.
It still hit Rimichi.
Wow. It's 4 people down at once from Louvre after overcommit.
Yeah, well, that's a good effort. I mean, the turret is now on half HP right now.
Yes.
But the thing is, you gave quite a lot of gold into Billy.
Yes, and Billy is marksman. We know what it will be for the marksman having a lot of gold. Maybe they just need more time. Maybe after Blade of Despair, they can do it. For Rek and also Rimichi, but we see now another...
wild charge coming, very good from Louvre.
Yes, but they do the Jeet Kune Do just to let Donkey stay away from the Kari because they almost do the Divine Judgment towards the Kari. Blade of Despair on Rek's side, maybe after Rimichi taking the Blade of Despair, they can do the push together, 5-man. Athena Shield for LJ here, another turret down. Louvre taking advantage here with the objective gaming. They're gonna take the other turret in the middle because they are commit for it. And it's gonna be easy one, easy turret. All third turret is down. They are looking for the second in the bottom and also in the middle lane of Arrow of Roxy.
Easy turret, easy life going for Louvre. As now Rek is dealing a lot of damage to minions as he is pushing the top lane right now. And the bottom lane we have Donkey and also Yor with Rimichi and Kido.
We see Rek being chased here but doing the flicker just to jump away from the Arrow of Roxy.
But I think it's too far now.
But Lucky!
Oh my god, Lucky! Flicker back!
Look at that.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, but we see now from Louvre. Just to push the second turret of Team Arrow of Roxy, they got the second turret. Initiate retreat, they don't want to overcome it right now.
Yeah, it's another good effort, but the thing is, yeah, Louvre learned that they don't have to be overcommitted, so they cannot give kills into Roxy. They just like, let's go get back and find another opportunities to push.
Yes, they are very, very careful right now, holding 3,000 different gold here from Team Louvre for 6 minute 8. Is it gonna be 2-0 or 2-1? We still don't know yet.
Still not yet, but I think right now Louvre is leading with more than 2,000 gold.
Yes.
But I mean, 2,000 is still a small amount to catch.
Yes, it's small amount to catch. Even 7,000 net worth gold, can be flipped away by Louvre just now in the first game. They are doing it so crazily. They are having 15,000 different gold in the end of the game. It's way too far, but we see LG now being chased by Team Louvre, being defined judgment, being silenced. He still used the glorious pet, but it's a big no from Louvre. The burst damage is just too big, but we see the charge from Lucky, but they cancel it.
Yeah, that's a good pick up. They're picking up Hylos here, so that means that Roxy will have a tougher times to get to steal the Lord here. To contest the Lord. Here comes Rev, here comes Lucky. But no.
Okay, Way of Dragon being open here to get one hero, but no, Cho will be down here. Louvre going so strong. Is it gonna push? But Billy doing the push in the bottom lane using Cardi. They just want to get that turret, but he's gonna get back because 5 men from Louvre is chasing it. That LG gonna die again. Bring a punishment being happen here. The charge from the glorious.
Oh,
Pack.
Rek is going back down.
Yes.
Rek is in the bottom lane to take down Billy.
No!
The damage. Where's the poison stinger? There it is.
It's gone. The carry is gone. But Lucky tried to look for Rimichi, but Rimichi still managed to go away using the dash.
Yeah, Roxy is getting desperate to really, take down the turrets and really, have pressure in the lanes.
Yes.
They are lacking that. And with Billy's gone, well, Rofre is now have Azure time to push.
Yes, having Lancelot and also Hawkard that really do the push greatly. They are desperate. Rag being pushed, trying to push the mid lane while the rest of Louvre is staying in the top lane. Glorious Path is opened by the Hylos just to make sure that he can open the ward carefully. But enemy's turret is down. They are gonna dive it in. And we see now. Oh, but the open lane. But the mid lane. The enemy turret is down. The Cho have got 2 kills here. But Kari also managed to get 1 kill. The Kagura killing spree here for Hellcard. And they are gonna down. There are 4 people down from Team Louvre. Double kill here, 4 for 3. Now look at the people, look at the minions coming from the bottom lane.
Oh, and 3 turrets. That's a bargain for Louvre. I mean, like, you get wiped out, but you get 3 turrets. That's something that Louvre can take.
It happens against like a game 1 here. Look at the
right
push
now
power.
it's Roxy's turn. So in the game 1 is Louvre, whose base is open, but right now Roxy's the base one is open. Again, it happened against like a deja vu here.
Yeah, Hellcard having 2 Blade of Despair, Lancelot having 1. It's getting crazier. Hellcard.
He just want to push. Like, deal a lot of damage.
They are just gonna distract them, I think.
Like, just a lot of, like, to burst Billy out. And maybe something will happen there, I don't know.
It's really hard right now. Like, Rimichi, Rack can do the push. They can do it. Okay, the charge now from Lucky, maybe just to know where is the position of Team Louvre right now. 3, all the turret of Team Arrow of Proxy is down, buying the immortality because desperately being killed a lot of time by Team Louvre. 10, 11, with the total different 7,000 gold different here from Team Louvre. They are leading right now.
Yeah,
is it going to be 2-0 and Arrow of Proxy will be stopped here in the MPL season to Indonesia?
Well, let's see after 50 seconds once Lord is online.
Okay, 15 seconds, Lord is back. Are they gonna take it? Or suddenly, or desperately, Arrow Proxy will take it again just like a game 1. But we see now, LG, okay, they're not gonna get it.
Yeah, it's too risky for Rack to just go and killing LG there.
They are waiting right now. The Lord gonna respawn soon. Rimichi clearing the wave just to let the minion push towards the Arrow of Roxy. It happens again, but the difference is Louvre is the one that managed to take the all super minion lane here.
Yeah, and this is still like a stalemate here coming from Louvre.
Oh no!
Red
One down.
down. So there's gonna be an easier lord for Louvre right now.
Yes, 1 down. Grave is down, Cho is down. They are gonna take the Lord right now. It's gonna be 4 bar left. It's gonna be easy 3 bar. It's gonna be 2 bar. Are they gonna contest it? Are they gonna contest it? Are they gonna jump in? 1 bar left, and they are cannot touch it. Glorious match,
no,
but
it's
no,
not there.
Lord belongs to Louvre's side and got silenced there. He's focusing to get the Hurricane Death Ring of Punishment. They are doing every skill that they can to kill over the Louvre's member, but they are way too strong right now. Donkey with immortality. Mega kill here. Shutdown. Lancelot kill. Managed to kill one. Billy is gonna be the next. Billy is gonna be the next. LG. Trondros being open. Kari. Trent managed to get 1 kill, but Billy is so
Rex
greedy.
there.
Oh
Rex
my
is
god.
alive. And
Oh my god.
careful here.
Look at the Lord in the middle.
And the Lord is in the middle right now. And the second Lord is a tougher and deal a lot of damage to minions as well as building. Meanwhile, Ref is there alone by himself. No friends to assist him. It's only Aldos going to recall back, but executed. Aldos, what's happening?
Oh my god, this is gonna be Louvre's winning.
Yeah, and this is Louvre is moving next to the next round of lower bracket, beating the ring champion, of Roxy.
Louvre. They are beating the champion of MPL ID Season 2. And they are, Arrow of Roxy is the one that represents Indonesia in MLC. How epic is it? We need the panelists comment about this second game, right?
Yeah, it's surprising, and for me myself, it's like how Louvre can win this game.
Yeah.
Beating Roxy is unbelievable. So let's hear the things out from the panelists. So here we go, panelists, that is yours.
Yeah, so MPL defending champion right now is out from MPL ID Season 2. So we will be crowning a new champion.
Yeah.
This year, right now.
There's no
Tomorrow,
chance of deja vu, right?
Yeah, there's no more deja vu that we talked about just now. The dream is not real. So, yep. Okay, and talking about just now, the matches just now. I think they how Louvre copy Arrow of Roxy strats. Yeah. I think they executed perfectly.
Yeah, they're really utilizing the pushing starts with Hellcard there.
Yep.
Fast, but they're not too greedy with 2 heroes splitting. Only Hellcard that's splitting.
Yep.
The difference between the last games in the game 1 is less. Arrow have 2 heroes that's splitting.
Yep.
Aldos and Hellcard.
Yep.
This one they have 4 and 1 splitting only.
Yep. They can just take a team fight, 4 of them, and the Hellcard just splitting around. So yeah, that is the last match for today. We'll continue tomorrow for more action, of course. It starts